Beautiful people investing with God. Let's talk about the real estate between your ears, the most important real estate that you will ever own, and that is your mind. Okay, you want to make sure that you are taking territory over your mind, your thoughts, holding them captive, and asking God to expand your territory in your mind, because there may be some limited beliefs that need to be plucked up so that you can really do the calling that God has called you to do. So in order to expand, you may have to say, like, hey, I reject these limited beliefs, I reject these negative thoughts, because they're not your thoughts. Okay, and if it is your flesh's thoughts, like things like that, just make your flesh go under submission. Even if you have to go on a fast, even if you have to like fast things or fast food, that's the biblical fast, is fasting food. I know Americans don't like to hear that, but yes, take control of that stomach and fast, okay? And also, just knowing that your mind is your most valuable asset. You are your most valuable asset, okay? If you have knowledge, skills, wisdom, understanding, you are going to succeed in everything that you do, especially with God. And God says, get knowledge, get understanding. He wants us to have wisdom. So in order to have these things, you have to take your thoughts captive, and you have to invest in your mind, invest in what you're thinking about. And so I just want to get up here and encourage you that you can make your decision today. You can say, you know what, I don't want to be poor, I don't want to be broke, I don't want to be whatever you're going through. If a person's depressed, I don't want to be depressed, I don't want to be jealous, I don't want to be negative, I don't want to be what are other things, I don't want to be a complainer, I don't want to be poor pitiful person, I don't want to be a victim. Okay, you can change your mind today and say, I am more than a conqueror through Christ. And you can say, I am victorious, I am a wealthy person, I am healthy, I am show up as that person today. It might not look like it in your life today, but show up as that person today. If you may think, oh, I'm not a good speaker, start speaking. Get in places where you're speaking and be that person that you want to be. Create the life that you want. God wants you to have this life. If He's put it in your spirit, He wants you to have this life. He wants good things for you. So just know that you can change your mind, and you can decide who you want to be today, at this moment. Okay, you don't have to be the person who got beat up as a child. You don't have to be the person who was bullied. You don't have to be the bullier. You don't have to be a victim no more. Okay, some of y'all might be facing other things like drugs or something. You don't have to be the drug person. Okay, you can be a person of freedom. You have freedom in Jesus Christ, and you get to choose today. Okay, you get to choose who you hang out with. You can say, look, these people don't fit my lifestyle no more, and I don't want to hang out with them. No hard feelings. I just don't want to hang out with you no more, because you don't fit the person that I am. I am a high valued person, and I am becoming the person that God wants me to be. And I am her. I am her. Or if you're him, you're him. Okay? It is that simple. Let's stop over complicating these things. Just like a child would dress up and be like, oh, I'm a doctor, or a child dresses up and says, I'm a lawyer, or I'm an actress, or whatever. There's the play, okay? And just be thankful, have a thankful heart, have a heart full of gratitude, have a heart full of love, have a heart full of joy and kindness, and keep your wonder, keep your learning and your wonder, because there's so much to learn out here. There's so much wonder in the life, and there's so much to be experienced and to enjoy, okay? And you don't have to be like You know, you don't have to be a circle trying to fit into a square, or a square trying to fit into a triangle, okay? And leave some room for some wonder, and become the person that, you know, God has called you to be. God bless.